morning, glampers. I did get told about a great little campsite that we have to explore today. It's called Fishermans Park at Surat. Apparently great campsites, toilets, dump sites, boat ramps, barbecues, shops only 5 minutes walk away. You've got the Cobb and Co museum up there, which is worth seeing, I got told. So let's get in our bus and explore this new campsite at Surat. Let's get out of here. I told you I had a good one today. All right, for all new viewers, my name is Peter and I'm chasing around free and budget campsites all around this beautiful country. So hopefully I can save a bit of money so I can keep traveling and pass that information on to you. We're around 80 kilometers south of Roma at a place called Surat. Now, we're at a place called Fishermans Park. It is a gem of a park. This park is a must to come and have a look at. Look, there's no showers here, of course, but they've got toilets, they've got a dump point, they've got fishing, boat ramps, barbecues, undercover picnic areas, potable water, you name it, this place has got it. And it's only a hop from town, which we're going to visit today. Some information about the Cobb and Co. This used to be their track from actual down south. They used to go along here. Look, it's come up to its birthday at the moment, August the 14th, 1924. That's when the Cobb and Co called it quits. And that was it, because of the trains came into it and also the automobile. We just call them cars now anyway. It is a donation park. It is only a 72-hour camp stay, but I did get told they don't police it that well. Look, there is a couple of stores in town, and there's that Cobb and Co museum, which we're going to see today sometime. I'm going to get in there and show you what this campsite has got. No, I'm only joking. Beautiful water. All around the park there is taps like this, and it does say potable water. Look, I do say when you come to a different town and you're not used to the actual water itself, do yourself a favour, put an inline filter in. Look, they have got these taps all throughout the parks. There's not abundance of them, about 7 taps around here. One more thing, this place has got a floating pontoon. I like that word, pontoon. Just sounds very pontoonish, if that's a word. Anyway, great pontoon. It's a brand new, well, it's one of those brand new ones, floatable ones. Now, if you have a look at this thing behind me, which is the actual post for it, the top of there is a metre of 10 metres. Now, believe it or not, this flooded back in 2011. Now, it even flooded past that point. That's how deep the water was around in this area. This bridge, couldn't even see it, sorry. You've got a great boat ramp. It's concrete. I like boat ramps like that with the V in them. You're always going to get traction even if you've got a 2-wheel drive or a 4-wheel drive. Now, around here, there's so much fish around here. Yellow belly, barramundi, catfish. Yeah, if you want to eat catfish. Hello. Phone reception glampers. Right, out this part of the world, you're going to get 4G and 2 bars, which is not too bad. Had a phone call already. Fantastic. Now, I'm going to do a bit of a speed test for you and tell you what the speed test is like. Now, I have given it a couple of trials around here. Upload, 77.5. Now, that's really good. That is really good. You stream, download, anything. Netflix, you name it, you can do it. Now, the upload speed, it's not too bad. It's only around 9.17, which is still an all right upload. Enough to do your pictures to Facebook, Instagram, whatever you want. Right, if you see our Poochie here, when he runs past, you know this place is dog friendly. So they do ask you to put on a leash because you're right next to a main road. One more thing this place has got, I blew out about, it's even got a book library. Now, under the undercover sitting areas, which this place has got, only 2 of. Now, under one of them, they've got a book library. It's not a very big book library, but it's a very small, but it's good enough to actually, if you've read anything or you want to change or exchange something, seeing how this is a donation park, it must have a donation box. There it is. Can't miss it. Big red box. It's mainly for the fishing club up here. We're using their land up here. That's why we donate to it. So it keeps the fishing club going. And plus it pays for toilet paper, cleaning, stuff like that. Look, we have to keep these parks going no matter what. So if you can, put a $5 note in or whatever you can afford. Even gold coins would be fine. Now, right behind me as well, there is the toilets. Now the toilets here, they've got a males, females, wheelchair access toilet right in the middle. Now, inside the toilets there's a hand wash, paper towel. I am pretty impressed. Look, the only thing that's really missing out is some showers here. Now, if they had showers, I'd give them a 5. Welcome to Surat. Now, when you're in the town, it's not a huge town, it's only one main road. And there's plenty of parking. The streets are very wide, so if you've got a large caravan, you'll have no problems finding a car parking space. Now, there is 2 local shops here. One is called the grocery store, and the other one is called the Friendly Grocers. So, a lot of grocers around here. Pick your store. They've also got a bowling club, or if not, it's a pub, and they do meals. And it is walking distance from the actual campsite I'm on at the moment, so no need to drive. Now, when you actually come into Strat itself, there is a bit of a museum. I do say you must come and visit it. It's all about the Cobb and Co. Now, this is the actual Cobb and Co station they used to actually come to and deliver all their goods, like the warehouse. There is a couple of bits to see at the back, which is the actual Cobb and Co stagecoach itself, so that's a must. Go and see that one. Righto, throughout this actual museum itself, there's a lot of pictures on the wall. There's even a lot about the sheep shearing back in 1871. Righto, when you come through the actual museum itself, they've got all the information you need to know all about the Cobb and Co. Now, if you do come in here, have a look. There is a few things out the back, like the actual Cobb and Co coach itself, and it's been restored. Now, they've also got a Queen Victoria setting here as well, that you can actually have a look and see how they ate back in the olden days. Of course, by looking at it, it is a bit posh. It's not the old shearers. I'd have to say they're the people that own the actual shearing farm, so it's a bit snobby. This actual part is the first bit when you first come in. It used to be an old shop, and they've got a lot of memorabilia stuff hanging about, and I'm having a look at that. Look at this, the old Cobb and Co. Wow, mate, there's some really good stuff to look at around here. Wow, castor oil. I remember that. My mum used to give me that. Ugh. Now, also at the back there is a donation area that you can actually walk through. See, have a look at a bit of fish, a couple of the barra. Guess what? This place even has a dump point. It's made for me, it's made for cassettes, it's made for everyone, this dump site. And no overhanging trees. You don't have to go and wipe your van out. And you're not going to block the road up. It's behind the actual toilets itself. You can't miss them. It's a bit of a weird dump site. It's not a dump easy. It's a homemade one. It's just actually a hole in the ground with some water in it. You stick your pipe in it. Bob's your uncle. Now, there is water here as well. It doesn't say it's potable. So look, if you're going to fill up your van, fill it up at your own risk. I'd advise you not to. There is potable water all throughout this park. So just be careful with the water that you use. But otherwise, dump site, beauty. Righto, in the area I'm in at the moment is sort of like a day use area. The kids come down and swim behind me into the creek itself. You can fish off all around this area if you'd like to fish. Now, there is a bike track or a walking track that goes along the river bank itself. And it goes for a couple of kilometres to see the wildlife. But this area here, what a fantastic place to have a bit of a picnic and relax. Campsites. Wow, there is huge amounts of campsites around this area. The ones that are behind me, they're outside of the park. There is a fence between this side and the other side, and you drive through to the other side of the actual campsite. This side here has got potable water as well as the other side. This side's here a little bit more shaded than the other side, but there is still ample rooms. Now, most of these campsites I'm looking around at the moment are pretty level. You'll probably have to just drive around for the sweet spot, but the campsites here, righto, the campsite's actually in Fishermans Park itself. Now, like I said before, the one you've seen before is the outside of the park, and this is the inside. I'm going to say that's just probably the overflow. Now, but I thought I'd show you my campsite itself. Now, I did pick a bit of shaded area, not too shaded, of course. I do say you're on a bit of a dust bowl in here. I haven't seen the actual wind pick it up that much and blow it around. All these sites here are drive-through. It can handle big rigs, small rigs, Look, tents, I don't think you're going to get tent pegs in this ground at the moment. You allowed tents, I'm assuming you're best off going down to the grass and camping. Up here, no way in the world you're going to get your tent pegs in the ground. But otherwise, what a great little campsite. Just a bit of a heads up, you're going to get a little bit of this behind me during the day. It's not that much. You get a few trucks here and there. That's a bit noisier than normally, but you do get a few trucks going by because that is the main highway from Surat to Roma. So you do get a little bit, but calms down pretty quick and you don't get that many. Anyway, this is the side opposite the campsite. Over here is still Fisherman's Park. There is more campsites over this area as well. No toilets over here, toilets are on that side. This is the side the barbecues are on. They're the barbecues. Now look, for one thing straight away, you need to find wood. There's no grate on the top of that, so you have to build a very, very big fire. So these barbecues here are not really, can't really use them, but otherwise you've got barbecues here, you've got bins over this side, and there's ample amount of space around here to park. Rightio clampers, I really hoped you liked the park at Surat. I really liked Fisherman's Park. It was a great little campsite, especially in town. Bit of history about the Cobb and Co, but what a great little campsite. Stay up to 72 hours, haha, check, $5 a night. You got a dump site, you got barbecues, not really barbecues, but you got toilets, which are a high one of 4. Country grocers, as you've seen, in town. Not a very big town, one street, that's about it. Now, if you've been to this park at all, leave your comments down below and tell me what you think of this park. Now, if you like the park, give us a thumbs up, turn your notifications on, hit your subscribe button, which is only a playlist that saves my channel. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you on the road.